Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Harry Hewlett. This is the Dallas Songwriters Association's virtual global songwriter showcase. It's Saturday, May the 1st. We're going to be going from 12 to 3. We've got 6 very fine artists lined up for you. They get better each week, because they've been practicing more. We've been staying home so much we had to practice or do something. First, we got Stephen Houpt, and then we're going to have Dan Roark. Then we'll have Alan Larson, and then Jen Hajj. She's out in California. We'll have Trevor Valentine. He'll be coming to us from London, England. And then Buck Morgan. And anyway, it's going to be kind of a fine show. Thank you for being here, all you folks over on Facebook. And if you missed the show or part of it, the whole thing will be posted on Facebook and on YouTube. And I'm going to give the whole screen here to Mr. Stephen Houpt. He's a physics teacher. Replay spotlight. There he is. Okay. Stephen, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Play some songs.
All right, I think I'll do that. I'm playing on my, I moved my camera position this time so you could see the guitar and me.
Okay, great.
Although the guitar, I have to say, is way prettier than I am, but anyway.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, all right. So this first song I wrote the music for, and the words are by a Chinese poet. You have left me behind, old friend, at the Yellow Crane Terrace, on your way to Yangtze, in the misty month of flowers. Your sail, a single shadow, becomes one with the blue sky, till I see only the river flowing away. You have left me behind, old friend, at the Yellow Crane Terrace, on your way to Yangtze, in the misty month of flowers. Your sail, a single shadow, becomes one with the blue sky, I see only the river flowing away. Yeah, I'm playing an old Larson-born guitar that's been around even longer than Harry. That's pretty damn old.
No way.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I think I'll try this one. This one's a little hard to play, actually. This is by another Chinese poet. I wrote the music for it. Isolate and full, the full moon floats over the house by the river. Below the gate, cold water rushes away. empty mountains without sound. The moon hangs on the wide vacant sky. Pine cones drop in the garden. Senna trees bloom in the field. Same clear glory repeats itself. Regardless of how I feel. Wow, that is a hard one. I better play an easy one after that. This one's called The Power of Small Things. Yeah, so Todd Jeffries wrote the lyrics, I wrote the music. Shut tight the door. A big storm is coming. Thunder rattles the panes. Dark clouds roll over the hills. Rain soaks through. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. In winter we made tracks, coming through the snow. Imagine a place in time, a safe place to go. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. In winter we made tracks, coming through the snow. Imagine a place in time, a safe place to go. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. Yeah, I like that one.
So, Stephen, just out of curiosity, Does being has being a physics teacher, you know, having that kind of a knowledge and intellect, has that affected your guitar playing and that kind of stuff?
Well, it helps me out, I think, because I have to stand up in front of people all the time and talk, and
Just the teaching, just teaching, but
yeah, the physics itself. I mean, of course, there's a lot of you know, physics. I mean, music is all physics, but it's not really all physics because I play by ear. I don't know how to read music. And, you know, I just make this stuff up. I use a bunch of weird tunings and stuff. This one's an open D tunings. This is, Jen wants me to introduce my instrument here. This is a 1927 Weissenborn guitar. It's made out of solid koa wood. The whole thing's made out of koa wood, including the fretboard and headstock and the whole bit, except for the tuning pegs. They're made out of like ancient plastic. It has a hollow neck. You see, it doesn't have a regular neck. You can't play this guitar any other way but laying in your lap. These white stripes that you see on the fretboard are actually pieces of tape that I bought in an art store, because what's under there is like these little pieces of inlaid wood. And the pieces of inlaid wood are too close, I guess probably with age, to the color of the rest of the fretboard, and so when I play like at a wine bar or something, like I used to play at the Wine Therapist, you can't, it's dim in there and you can't really see it too well, so I had to put these white pieces of tape on. You know, it's got like a piece of aluminum stuck here. The bridge is or the, I guess that's called the saddle, isn't it? Yeah, the saddle is a piece of aluminum. Usually, I mean, that's the way they were traditionally when they were made in 1927. They were made from about 1918 until maybe 1935. But now there's makers that make them here and there around the world, including, of course, the unforgettable Chinese instruments, which are no good. But
yeah, see, people would really get bored if I tried to explain to them my my plywood Takamine.
Yeah, but a lot of people play that, and that's a workhorse guitar that a lot of famous people have played, including James Taylor played a Takamine for a while.
Yeah, well, I got a plywood Takamine. I think I'm gonna write a song about that one of these days.
You should.
Anyway, that's pretty interesting. All your instruments there.
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead.
Back to the thing here. Yeah, this is a song called "Echoes in the Night." Again, lyrics by my old friend Todd Jeffries. I have to play one that I wrote, where I wrote the lyrics for in a minute. But anyway, okay, here we go. I came back from my travels, movement seeking rest, a hatless hobo drifting. See, by the time I get to the third line, I remember how it goes. Came back from my travels, movement seeking rest, a hatless hobo drifting. I'd completely failed the test. Galaxy spinning into light, chimes from the tower fading like echoes in the night. swirl of our galaxy, spinning into light, chimes from the tower, fading like echoes in the night. Yeah. Todd Jeffries was this guy that I knew in college, and I still keep in touch with him. And every once in a while, he'll send me some poems that he's written, and then I sort of adapt and change the poems until they fit music. And he's quite the writer. Anyway, this next one, I wrote the music and lyrics for this one. This is called Beer Glass. And it was, I wrote it after I watched this episode of the Antiques Roadshow. I don't know if you ever watched the Antiques Roadshow, but sometimes they have people on there that are rich, and you tell them, okay, you know, your letter opener is worth $10,000, you know, and they just go, you know, oh, thanks, you know, great. And then you have these other people that are obviously poor as hell, and so this was about a guy who was really obviously poor and old, and he had this beer glass that he thought, you know, he actually had a sticker on it that he was going to sell it in a garage sale or something. He had a sticker on it that said that it was going to sell for 50 cents, and it turned out it was worth like $3,000 or $4,000. And when he found out, man, I mean, he just cried. I mean, it was amazing. I saw an old man cry the other night on the Antiques Roadshow when he found out how much his old beer glass was worth. Couldn't help wondering what had brought him to this point, why his voice had cracked so tenderly, and his face had shriveled like the face of a mother given birth. That's called Beer Glass. Thanks. I could write a lot of songs that say stuff like, she left me and I don't care, but I'm gonna get drunk. But instead, I write these poetry songs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But this is not what I do. Nothing's wrong with that. Just like there's nothing wrong with drinking sweet tea.
Like let's get drunk and dance. Or whatever it was.
That's a typical song, yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 verses and a chorus. Here we go. This is called Floating in Gold. was a fall day, dark and leafless, and I searched among the last bits of gold, floating over a dark brown forest. There was no crooked grin tall man wanting to have a good time. I searched among the feathers of pigeons, hoping to find the rhyme. My head grew heavy, my feet wouldn't move. I crawled over pavement, I got in a groove. Faster and faster the grass hurried by, till I found a tall tree, gold leaves lying by. And I climbed and climbed, floated in gold, near the dark leafless sky. Yeah, floating in gold. I wrote that poem. I wrote that poem when I was, I think I was either in college or right after I got out of college. So like something like 50 years ago, something like that. And I was desperate. So.
So you wrote real poetry and.
Oh yeah. Most of these are
where the people snap their
almost
fingers
all these
and
are
stuff
actual.
like
Yeah. No, there's no snapping because rhythm is not my strong suit.
Okay. You remember the beatniks?
Yeah. That was even before my time, actually.
Was it?
Well, beatniks, maybe like that was in the 50s, right? So I was born.
Yeah, I always thought the hippies kind of came out of the beatniks. Kind of.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Bob Dylan was friends with like Allen Ginsberg and stuff like that.
Was Ginsberg a beatnik? Was he a beatnik?
Yeah. He wrote this poem called "Howl," and it was a big deal back in the day. So I wrote this poem. This is another poem that I put to music. It's a short poem, and I wrote it. I was going around Dallas, and I was like writing poems about various places around Dallas, And so there's this park in University Park called Caruth Park. So I went over there, and I saw some people, some women sitting in there with their kids and stuff, So I wrote this poem about that. Clusters of new leaves filter sunlight like families of translucent children. While mothers sit like the long curved trunks of the circle of trees. clusters of new leaves filter sunlight like families of translucent children. While mothers sit like the long curved trunks of the circle of trees. Yeah.
You're down to 5 minutes almost. It seemed like you just got started.
I know. That's because I'm so damn much fun.
Yeah, we need to get you to come and just like do 3 or 4 hours. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
You
And
really
we'll all
do.
get. We'll
I mean, I don't know why these other people are even bother showing up. But anyway.
We'll sit around and drink wine, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Which one do I want to do? Let's see. I think I'll do. Oh, that one's too depressing. Oh, maybe I'll do it anyway. Just because I kind of like it. I didn't write this lyrics to this one. This is lyrics by this female Chinese poet from like the Sung Dynasty, Li Qingzhao. She's a pretty famous poet. If you were Chinese, you'd know about her. But anyway, all alone I stand, motionless at my window. I watch gathering shadows. Fine rain sifts through the Wutong trees and drips drop by drop through the dusk. And I have seen the wild geese overhead, and I have searched the cold and sought the clear and found no peace, only agony, pain and sorrow. What can I do now? How can I fight off this world? All alone I stand, motionless at my window. I watch the gathering shadows. Fine rain sifts through the Wutong trees and drips drop by drop through the dusk. And I have seen wild geese overhead, and I have searched the cold and sought the clear and found no peace, only agony, pain and sorrow.
That was spectacular.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen Houpt. It's always a real pleasure to have you come and play those instruments and sing your poetry and all that kind of stuff. It got a lot of talent there. And anyway, well, thanks for coming. And folks, we have a real variety show lined up for you today. And remove the spotlight for a little bit.
Oh, one more thing, Harry, real
yes,
quick. If it's okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm playing July 9th at Poor David's Pub with my blues band called Strictly Tableau, where I play the harmonica and sing. And so check it out if you're interested in that. Tickets are available on Pre-Kindle, only $15.
Okay. Did y'all get that?
See you.
He's going to play at Poor David's Pub. Well, that's a good intro for this next young fella here. Let me get Dan up here. Now, Dan, folks, I don't know if you know Dan. He's been around more than most of us, and he's hosted more open mics than all of us put together. And he used to have the job that I got right now with DSA, and he's hosted everything over at Poor David's Pub. And then one day he just kind of fell off the edge of the earth. You know, we lost him, and I think he's out there in California or somewhere playing. I don't know where he was, but now he's back. And Dan Roark is going to play us some songs. Dan, what you got for us today? I want to give you the whole spotlight here. Let me remove my spotlight and get out of your way.
And now for something completely different. Thanks, Larry.
It's good. It's good. It's all good.
I just, until this last year, of course, I just did a bunch of touring around, so that's where I've been. But this is a true story that Cindy used to work the local market, and she came home one day. I came back from a show, and she said, "You've got to write a song called Goat Yoga and a Stolen Kubota." So I did. This is the first song that we've written together. And it's a guy is my witness, true story.
Wait a minute. Okay.
He was late for the train, so he stole a Kubota. Wasn't planning on giving it back. Drove down the street like he was the cock of the walk, and it was a Cadillac. He got to the station and parked the Kubota, took the keys and caught the train. Looking back, he saw butts in the air and goats everywhere, and he'll never be the same. Go yoga and a stolen Kubota makes for an interesting day. But with butts in the air and goats everywhere, there's not a whole lot you can say. You do what you have to make the train, but a Kubota is fairly drastic. Like someone who buys a brand new pair of underwear and only uses the elastic. Goat yoga and a stolen Kubota makes for a very strange day. Marigold was there with her butt in the air. Said she'd seen the whole damn thing. He drove right up on this orange tractor, looking nervous in a work shirt and jeans. He looked right at her as he parked. He looked right at her as he parked. Threw her heart into a spin, wondering what his intentions were. But when the doors opened, he got in. park worker said she'd only gone inside for just a bit of a minute. When she came out, her parking space was still there, but the Kubota was not in it. It was on its way to Mustang Station, 'cause a guy was late for the train. Mary Gold and the Goat Yoga crowd will never forget that day. Gold Yoga and a stolen Kubota makes for an interesting day. But with butts in the air and goats everywhere, there's not a whole lot you can say. You do what you have to make the train, but a Kubota is fairly drastic. Like someone who starts using styrofoam to keep from using plastic. Gold Yoga and a stolen Kubota makes for a very strange day. Gold Yoga and a stolen Kubota makes for a very strange day.
Hey, Dan, who was Linda? You said you did
Cindy.
Cindy. Okay, is that your wife?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I wasn't sure who you were talking about. That's a great song. Hey, Dan, I just want to let you know ahead of time that we lost our GP license a long time ago. So if you want to sing that song about I got my ass kicked in Nashville, that's perfectly okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's perfectly okay.
So let's see here. My cousin is an artist. Actually, he and his sister and his niece says, and he painted a painting, and it says, "It's not what you think." So I bugged him for it, and because I really liked it, and so we went back and forth in quips, and so I wrote this song. It's not what you think. Just a little bit. First you have a thought, then you have another. You get really excited and you call up your brother. He begins to disagree, so you call up your sister. But she can't be bothered 'cause her youngest has a blister. Then you get to thinking, did you really have a thought? And if you really did, could you possibly get caught? You drive down to a bar and you order up a drink. It slaps you right in the face. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It never really was. Since the days that you were young and believed in Santa Claus, every person you thought was perfect never really was. With the world in serious trouble and standing on the brink, it doesn't matter what you thought. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. You can think yourself into a frenzy. I know I proved I can. Beat that dead horse limb from limb, and I still didn't understand. You say you are perceptive, but who the hell ever knows? You keep on having all those thoughts and hope it never shows. It's not what you think. It never really was. Since the days that you were young and believed in Santa Claus, every person you thought was perfect never really was. With the world in serious trouble and standing on the brink, it doesn't matter what you thought. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. have a thought, then you have another. You get excited again and you call up your mother. But she starts to argue because she agrees with your brother. The thought you were thinking is not what you thought. Like doing what you want to instead of what you ought to. Try not to overthink it. Try not to overthink it, cause it was just a thought. A lie is just an idea till it possibly gets caught. It doesn't matter what you thought, it's not what you think. It's not what you think, it never really was. Since the days that you were young and believed in Santa Claus, every person you thought was perfect never really was. With the world in serious trouble and standing on the brink, it doesn't matter what you thought, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Thank you.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
You hosted the open mic at Poor David's Pub Monday night for Rob. Where was Rob? And was he? Was something else going on?
Oh, no. They had, you mean last Monday?
Yeah, Monday. Yeah.
Rob had a migraine.
Oh.
Yeah, it popped him right after he started. That's why he couldn't finish a song.
Oh, so he started. Well, I signed on late. I guess I missed all that. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to get personal. Okay,
that's
go
all
ahead.
that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Well, now that since you mentioned it, let's do it. I was happy sitting at the bar, but Charlie was really pissed off. 2 scrolls down in margaritas with a hacking smoker's cough. He said, I hate long-haired, red-headed pricks, like he had something to prove. I said, I guess then prick is the best I can do. Next thing I remember, he was feeding me my shoe with my foot still in it. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, seems like all the way to St. Paul. Flew around a while with a drunken smile and I landed in a bathroom stall. I brushed off, stood up, stumbled out, hands out, crawled along the wall. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, but I don't remember it all. I was sitting at a bar in Dallas, and Charlie was nowhere near. But Nathan was, and he elbowed me as he swallowed his mouthful of beer. He said, I was in Nashville on business last week, got drunk and had a blast. Have you ever been to Nashville and done anything like that? Well, I gotta tell you, I got my ass kicked in Nashville, seems like all the way to St. Paul. Flew around a while with a drunken smile and I landed in a bathroom stall. I brushed off, stood up, stumbled out, hands out, crawled along the wall. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, but I don't remember it all. I was eating lunch in a fast food place. He looked like Charlie without the hair. He said, I bet you never had a day as bad as mine, and if you have, I'd like to know where. Okay. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, seems like all the way to St. Paul. Flew around a while with a drunken smile and I landed in a bathroom stall. I brushed off, stood up, stumbled out, hands out, crawled along the wall. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, but I don't remember it all. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, and I really don't remember it all. my statement on the current affairs. Life was simpler when that fear was just about the bomb. I could hide under my desk and life would just go on. I'd put my head between my legs and kiss my ass goodbye, just in case a nuclear bomb fell out of the sky. It's all relative until you look in the rearview mirror and see all your fears getting nearer and nearer. I'm tired of being done with being tired of being done with being tired of being done with this. Pick your poison, fill in the blank. Drain the swamp, fill up the tank. Pandemic, pandemonium. Racist at the podium. Why can't we get a modicum of decency and respect? Tired of all the lies from those with no alibis. And Wingstop can't do well done fries. Selfish politicians who don't represent all the people should be forced to sit upon a tall church steeple and rotate like a dreidel as it spins across the surface, displaying for everyone their narcissistic purpose. It gets old watching political train wrecks, but really what honestly did honestly expect? After all those years of constituent neglect, I'm tired of being done with being tired of being done with being tired of being done with this. Pick your poison, fill in the blank. Drain the swamp, fill up the tank. Pandemic, pandemonium. Racist at the podium. Why can't we get a modicum of decency and respect? Tired of all the lies from those with no alibis. And Wingstop can't do well done fries. I keep hearing people say we're coming for their guns, but we don't give a rat's ass, 'cause some of us own one. We just don't think that buying a gun should be quite as simple as buying drugstore cream to eradicate a pimple. We just want to cut down on the unnecessary bloodshed and ease back a little on the number of needless dead. I'm tired of being done with being tired of being done with being tired of being done with this. Pick your poison, fill in the blank. Drain the swamp, fill up the tank. Pandemic, pandemonium. Racist at the podium. Why can't we get a modicum of decency and respect? Tired of all the lies from those with no alibis. And Wingstop can't do well done fries. I'm tired of being done with being tired of being done with being tired of being done with this. I'm tired of being done with being tired of being done with being tired of being done with this. Thanks. Plateaus in the distance, shadows of mystery withstanding time, watching the world unfold around them, but seeing no reason to rhyme. Cemetery in the middle of nowhere. Does any of the family remain? Another lost job and more lost crops, and another family prays for rain. The highway goes on forever, no accounting for the passing of days. The wind blows by, and so do I. I'm lost in a West Texas haze. I'm lost in a West Texas haze. A little ways past Amarillo, a horse looks over the fence at me. I don't give a damn where you're going, but it's someplace I'd rather be. Donkey in the middle of a herd of cows. Will they see me if I stand real still? Cow up on a little mound of dirt. Look at me, I'm king of the hill. The highway goes on forever, no accounting for the passing of days. The wind blows by, and so do I. I'm lost in a West Texas haze. I'm lost in a West Texas haze. Small towns, a shadow of their former selves. Few businesses remain. Those who can't afford to leave, and those who are afraid of change. I'll eke out a living with the dirt that was left, 'cause all I can do is try. And when that no longer works for me, like a tumbleweed I'll fly. The highway goes on forever, no accounting for the passing of days. The wind blows by, and so do I. I'm lost in a West Texas haze. I'm lost in a West Texas haze. I'm lost in a West Texas haze.
Dan, you're down 5 minutes already.
Well, looky there.
You just got started, man. Thank you for doing that ass kick song. I love that.
You bet, anytime. I don't know if you knew this or not, but when the National Weather Service goes to issue an evacuation notice, they look to see if the Waffle House is closed. And if the Waffle House is closed, they could tell everybody to get the hell out of town, because that's bad, because they never close. FEMA actually calls it the Waffle House Index. I call it a good idea for a song. It was a disaster of major proportions. They'd seen nothing like it before. Like Mother Nature was pissed at how she was treated and was evening up the score. Charles and Naomi watched the water rise. They saw it on the news. Naomi didn't get excited. Charles was putting on his shoes. He put some valuables in a suitcase and headed for his clothes, when it came across on the radio that the Waffle House might close. mighty fortress, 24 hours they never close. Only when a disaster comes to town does their vulnerability show. So if your world is falling around you, you feel quicksand beneath your toes, you better get the hell out of town if the Waffle House is closed. You better get the hell out of town if the Waffle House is closed. Naomi wasn't one for being paranoid and concerned, but the age that she is getting to now, you'd think she'd finally learn. She had another glass of wine while Charles loaded the boat, put some food into a cooler and attached everything that would float. The water was rising higher than Naomi ever thought it would. They left out the second floor window, maybe for good. They left out the second floor window, maybe for good. The Waffle House is a mighty fortress, 24 hours they never close. Only when a disaster comes to town does their vulnerability show. So if your world is falling around you, you feel quicksand beneath your toes, you better get the hell out of town if the Waffle House is closed. You better get the hell out of town if the Waffle House is closed. They pedaled past the treetops, roofs of houses floated by. Swift clouds were getting perilously old, Naomi started to cry. Okay, you're right, we should have left town when the Waffle House closed down. You win! And because of that, you silly wench, I'll never eat waffles again. And because of that, you silly wench, I'll never eat waffles again. Waffle House is a mighty fortress, 24 hours they never close. Only when a disaster comes to town does their vulnerability show. So if your world is falling around you, you feel quicksand beneath your toes, you better get the hell out of town if the Waffle House is closed. You better get the hell out of town if the Waffle House is closed. You better get your sorry ass out of town if the Waffle House is closed. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Larry.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. That's a great set. Man, I tell you what, you got a lot of fans out there. You know, I feel like I had a deprived childhood. You know, out in Lubbock when I was growing up, we didn't have Waffle Houses. And everybody talks about Waffle Houses. We had Toddle Houses, but we didn't have Waffle Houses. We didn't have those. So, anyway. We did have an A&W root beer stand, but that's about it. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for playing for us, and we'll have you back as soon as we can. So that's Dan Roark, folks. And now. What can you say about Alan Larson other than he's a man with funny faces on the Facebook page all the time? Can you hear me, Alan?
Yeah, for a minute you were.
Yeah, I was kind of muted there for a while.
Muted there, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was Dan Roark. I think I missed out on that. Thank you, Dan, if I didn't get that across there. We really appreciate you coming and playing for us, and good luck and all that stuff. That was Dan, and now we got Alan Larson. He's known all over town. He plays, he writes, he rides his bicycle and all that kind of stuff, and he makes the funniest faces you've ever seen on Facebook.
I play my guitar while riding the bicycle.
Do you do that? Have you ever tried that?
No. I'm kidding.
I wouldn't take my better guitar if I did that.
Yeah, no. Your beater.
So, I take my beater. So you gonna try the stereo today?
Yeah. For some reason, I'd seen that before, and there's a little info thing. They'd say that it uses more bandwidth, and I don't know, somehow I got discouraged that, well, most people probably don't even have stereo speakers and won't hear it, but maybe they do. So
I'm just hearing it in my headphones. I got the one goes to the left, one goes to the right when it's on stereo. Stephen, I think he uses a stereo plug-in or something. I'm not
yeah,
sure
well, that's what I've got. It's using left and right outputs from a mixer into a USB stereo cable that goes in the computer. Are you hearing my voice on one side?
No, it sounds like it's coming right in the middle. Play your guitar. That's in the middle.
Oh, no.
Everything's in the middle.
Well, I'll have to check my settings later then. I thought I had it set right.
So
but
not only is he a songwriter, he's very technical too, folks. He just does it all. Okay, Alan, I'll shut up and let you play.
Okay, maybe I didn't save my settings. Anyway, okay, let me get started here. This is my song, Bitten. I've been rambling down that highway. Some days everything goes my way. Sometimes the bumps trip me up. Life, it ain't always downhill. Still I wanna get my fill every morning when the sun comes up again. Well, I've been lost, I've been bitten, I've been nervous as a kitten. I've traveled around the world and met all kinds of girls, and just when it seems like it's all been written, once again I'm completely smitten. Now I'm coming home to you. Well, I've never seen such a smile as I traveled all these miles from the Rockies on out to the coast. Now folks, they think that I'm joking. They ask me, what have you been smoking? But it don't matter when you know what matters most. Well, I've been lost, I've been bitten, I've been nervous as a kitten. I've traveled round the world and met all kinds of girls, and just when I had no clue, I got hit on. This time I'm completely smitten, and I'm coming home to you. So I keep moving on down the road and listen to the stories told by friends, strangers with no name. Now some got funny things they're thinking, and then it's my turn to wonder what they've been drinking. But in the end, we're really all just the same. Well, I've been lost, I've been bitten, I've been nervous as a kitten. I've traveled around the world and met all kinds of girls, and just when it seems like it's all been written, once again I'm completely smitten. Now I'm coming home to you. Yeah, I'm coming home to you. Y'all. Okay, here's one of my tunes I don't do just too often. It's called Better Than This. Let's see. loved a gal, she always had her way. I was young, what can I say? She had that look. It was honey do this, honey do that. I prayed, I jumped high enough to keep her around. But sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes they get the best of you. Try as you will, hard as you can, sometimes you just, you gotta understand. But I never knew she'd pack her bags. Should have known better than that. Well, I got up this morning, spilled my coffee in my lap. Went to my car, my tire was flat. It's one of those days. Well, I went to tie my shoelace broke. I needed quiet, but everyone spoke all at once. There was no relief. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. All you can do is shuffle through. Try as you will, hard as you can. Sometimes you just got to understand. I have to believe that tomorrow will be better than this. Now a sweet, pretty woman, she smiled at me once. I thought that was nice, but to my surprise, she did it twice. Then she took me aside to say hello. I never thought a light like this could shine on me. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes they get the best of you. Try as you will, hard as you can. Sometimes you just gotta understand that with just one look, it's all you need to know. Don't get better than this. Can it ever be better than this? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Check my tuning here real quick. I do think it's probably time I change my strings, but I'm very lazy too.
How often do you change them?
Not often enough. I don't know, every few months, a couple months. I know some people do it every week, but anyway. Yeah, I just got one of those strings that sound like it's trying to rattle, so. I think that's a good sign.
I change mine every time they break. You know, I put a new one on.
Yeah, so you don't change them too often either?
No.
Yeah, no, I just wait till they're obviously dead sounding now or something. But I remember one time we were doing one of those open mics, DSA, and I was doing one of my songs, and as I started, I realized, you know how the winding around the string, sometimes that will break.
Yeah.
And so it leaves the string with a buzzing sound, particularly at a certain fret. And I was like, in the middle of one of my little performances, like, oh man,
maybe we can get a deal on some strings at the guitar show tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
You're doing booth duty, aren't you, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
me
be at the
too.
guitar show from
Yeah, me too.
2 to 6. I'm also going to be at this Make Music Day thing in Allen, Texas at Water Creek.
When's
Mall,
that?
June 21st. You might be interested in that. I'll send you the info on that.
Sure.
Anyway, onward and forward. Let's go to Crazy Town, I suppose. I feel you walking down the street. I hear you breathing at my door. Now shadows are moving across the wall. Phone is ringing, don't answer the call. Now I'm starting to sweat from all this heat. Now, had me taking out your trash, emptied my pockets of all my cash. Had me chasing all your ghosts. Think that's what I hate the most. Like a pack of mad dogs licking at my feet. But that's how it rolls in Crazy Town. Now we're sitting quietly in the dark, tapping our feet to a beat only we can hear. Well, we fight, we fight, we fight, we bite, we claw our way to another dead end. And hey, everyone, meet the girlfriend. But that's how we roll in Crazy Town. It's a rough ride getting back on track. You know, you jumped on a plane and never looked back. Well, sometimes it cuts just like a knife. Seeing you crawl on the floor like that, picking up all the pieces of your life. But that's how it rolls in Crazy Town. But I don't think about you anymore. I stayed up all night long just to be sure. Not obsessing or anything. Ooh. It's crazy. For my next selection, I wrote this the other day, did it on the DSA open mic. I'm not sure yet if this is kind of like one of those songs that will last or just be kind of a temporary throwaway song. But as some of you know, I've recently had a saga with the dove and the owl on my patio. The owl seemed to have run off the doves, and it led me to write a song from the owl's point of view, the mean old owl. So let's see, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Let's see. So let's try the. Well, I'm getting hungry. I got my needs. Time to find something which to feed. You won't see me coming. I blend into the trees. Well, I work my best when nighttime falls. When I make my move, you won't hear me at all. I'm like a stealth fighter, but I got a screechy call. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Better watch out when you see me scowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl on the prowl. Well, I got me some very special talents, not to mention some very sharp talons, from which my prey will meet my challenge. You can't escape my vision night or day. I see and hear you from miles away. If you see me coming, you better start to pray. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Watch out when you see me scowl. 'Cause I'm on the prowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Woo. Now some say I'm some kind of omen. Some say I'm the farmer's friend. Some say I'm the very, very wise one. Yeah, I'm the pretty one. I'm very cunning. Yeah, that's me. Woo, yeah. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Watch out when you see me scowl. 'Cause I'm on the prowl. I'm a mean old owl.
I think that's going to be a keeper. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. Okay. Mean old owl. Let's see. Trying not to. Okay, let's turn that back up. Where was I? Okay, here I am. So let's see. How am I doing on time? About 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Let's see.
About 10. Yeah.
About 10. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see what I got here. Okay, let's do this one. This is I'm not very prolific, but I actually did write this song earlier this year. This is She's Magic. Here she comes walking down the street, looking so good from her head down to her feet. But she drives me so wild, And they once said I was so meek and mild. But she's warm and cold fun, meeting on the plains. She's like a low-pressure system with a cooling rain. Well, we huddle wet beneath the stairs. We kiss and then she vanishes in the air. The thing is, that gal, she's magic. Well, she wants me to bring her some cigarettes, as if she's not smoking hot already yet. Well, she totally makes my head spin. Yeah, to me, she's a living in. Then we watch the Late Show on her big TV. We snuggle up as easy as can be. Well, she tosses her hair, gives me that grin. You never know where this is gonna end. 'Cause with her, that gal, she's magic. We go dancing in the ballroom at the club, where there's cool jazz, but then she gives me a nudge. Well, she takes me outside to look up at the stars. She points and says, "This is where we are." She knows. 'Cause that gal, she's magic. She's magic.
That's a good one too, Alan.
All right, thanks. Now let's see. Let's try. Where'd it go? Pulling up my cheat sheets here. Okay. So let's do this. This one I've gotten some good response to lately. This is One Day Soon. First you're up, then you're down. The carousel spins round and round. Your mind is a blur as the world goes passing by. Another thrill, nothing untried. The carnival is one long ride. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. Now you're trapped. Is there escape? Bitter wind slaps you in the face. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. One day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out soon you'll be finding your way. A one-day trip, two-day turnaround, now you're back on the same old ground. Just another lonely night in another town. You've been out here much too long. Now it's time to carry on, 'cause one day soon you'll be sailing away. One day, yeah, one day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out of here. Yeah, one day soon you'll be sailing away. Always lost, seldom found, one foot is underground. Yeah, one day soon you'll be sailing away. You just know it one day. So grab a hold, take a hand, get ready to make your stand. Yeah, one day soon you'll be sailing away. You just know it. Soon you'll be sailing away. Yeah, one day.
That's it.
That's it.
Wonderful, wonderful set. I always enjoy your music, man. Thanks for coming and playing for us. And
all right, and I'll get that stereo stuff figured out.
Yeah, we'll get that to going, and then I'll see you out there at the guitar show tomorrow.
Okay, good deal. All right.
Out there. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Okay, folks. This next act that we've got, it's a lady truck driver from California. At least that's what she's doing. Last time I talked to her.
I don't actually drive the truck. I was riding along though, and what an adventure it was. We did 3 weeks and hit 15 states in that amount of time.
Did you get to drive?
No. You don't want me to do that. But yeah, it was fun, quite an adventure, and really nice to be out there on the road with my sweetie. And,
okay.
Yeah, loved it. So we didn't really do a sound check, so I need to make to make sure that you can hear things.
You sound pretty good there. As soon as I get off here, I'm getting an echo, but that's not you, that's me.
Okay.
Okay. Folks, Jim Hajj from LA. Okay.
Your heart knows the truth of you. All the things you're meant to do are tucked down in that sacred space, found only when you have the grace to feel it. It only takes a certain mood and a touch of gratitude, and your truth comes out in little streams of light. That's how you know your dreams are real. 'Cause you may have a secret, but hearts are so bad to keep in them. They always end up making such a riot. Can't trust a heart to keep it quiet. heart knows the truth of you, all the things you always knew but could not share them openly, fearing someone else might see and judge. When you bury it down in the deep and hope it lies there fast asleep, your heart knows that it's still there. Won't let you hide forever. It cares too much. 'Cause you may have a secret, but hearts are so bad at keeping them. They always end up making such a riot. Can't trust a heart to keep it quiet.
The guitar is booming just a little bit.
Booming just a little bit.
Just a
Okay,
little
so I'm
bit.
going to
Just
move my
point,
microphone to the other side, and hopefully that will be better. I hope. All right, so I'm going to play some songs today that I never play, which could be disastrous, but it could also be good. You know, you should do something every day that scares you just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing today. This one was from a songwriting exercise where we were first given a random song that already existed, and then we were supposed to take about 50% of that and change it and make it our own, and then see what it came up. So the song that I was assigned was "Someday Soon," and this is what I came up with. You'll have to let me know what you think. Sylvie is this girl I know. It's her birthday today. She's from the dirty desert between Taos and Santa Fe, where the service is slow and the nights ain't much fun. But she's gone away, yeah, she's gonna fly. Sylvie, Sylvie, sweet Sylvia. At first she could not stand him or that horse he rode in on. Then he made her cry like rain. Then she laid him down and sent him down the road. But she's gone away, yeah. She's gonna fly. Sylvie, Sylvie, sweet Sylvia. Somebody called her up, put in a good word for me. She's as wild as they come, reckless, young, and free. Oh, the old noon order, there ain't no love for me. Tonight she'll hitch a ride to Southern California, yeah. To work in some old hipster bar, tease each man she sees. Now she's gone away, yeah. This bird has flown. Sylvie, Sylvie, sweet Sylvia. Sylvie, Sylvie, sweet Sylvia. Thank you.
I
Is
like it.
Is the guitar a little better?
Yes.
Is it still boomy?
No, you're good.
Oh, good. You're good. I'm glad I fixed that. Great. Was a lad of 16 years with itchy feet and sunburned ears. You know sorrow, fear, or shame. That's when the wild first called my name. While walking in mountains high, the water in my skin ran dry. I saw a man down on his knees, keeping goats, planting trees. He said, sort the seeds one at a time, and choose the best to sow. Plant them in this barren ground, and pray that they might grow. I heard a voice roar. I had to heed, her name was War. But all she left was sin and shame. I hoped the wild might clear my name. I sought the peace I'd once had known, and found a grove of saplings growing. And there the old man on his knees, still keeping goats, still planting trees. He said, sort the seeds one at a time, and choose the best to sow. Plant them in this barren ground, and pray that they might grow. Now I am old, tired and lame, but still the wild calls my name. And though he died many years ago, the old man's forest still grows and grows. They say the trees are ancient here, but I know a different story, dear. Each lovely tree in this beautiful land was planted one by one, by hand. He said, sow the seed one at a time, and choose the best to sow. Plant them in this barren ground, and pray that they might grow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, here's one that's I love this poem. This is a poem by E.E. Cummings, and I think I first learned it back in high school. We were the high school choir sometimes sang arrangements or settings of poetry, and so we did this song, and I forgot about it for years, and then I rediscovered it and thought, you know, I think I've got a tune of my own for this, and I'm gonna try it. It's called I Carry Your Heart With Me. I carry your heart with me. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. I am never without it. Where you go, I go with you, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I carry your heart with me. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful you are. My world, my true, and it's you. Were whatever the moon always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. I carry your heart with me. the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. I carry your heart with me. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. And this is the secret that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart.
Great song.
So,
Jen, when we were
traveling
traveling
around in that truck,
did you take a guitar?
I did.
Is it you have a special guitar you travel with?
Yeah, I've got several. So I chose to bring, I have a Taylor GS Mini that's really portable.
A Mini,
yes.
Yeah, it's just slightly smaller. I mean, I already play a guitar that's kind of smaller anyway. And I brought my fiddle, which
Good.
I can't play. I'll be perfectly honest. I've been playing it now for almost 3 years. And it's still not happening. It's a very, very difficult instrument to learn.
So did y'all sleep in the cab?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a little bit like a little prison cell, actually.
Yeah.
And you find out whether or not you really like somebody. And it's a good thing I really like Kurt, because it worked out fine. Yeah, we worked it out.
Okay.
And we learned how to, move, because when you're in a tiny space like that, you could be on top of each other all the time. And
welcome to the shows. Play some more songs. You're about halfway there.
that one. 2 blocks from my window is the I-5 freeway. The ebb and flow of traffic always moving on. And once a day they go out, and once a day they return. I close my eyes, they become the ocean. And the waves say goodnight. The waves sing, sleep tight. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night. 4 blocks from the 5 are the tracks for the railroad. Port of San Diego to points unknown, and with blaring of trumpets it signals its arrival. Make way, this train will stop for no one. And the trumpets say goodnight. The trumpets say sleep tight. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, wish I might have the dream I dream tonight. 8 blocks from the train lies the big Pacific. beyond land and world that I have not seen, and though I cannot see it or hear it from my window, I know it's there and it calls to me, and the world says tonight, the world says sleep tight, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Starlight, star bright, first star I seen, and that I wish I may, wish I might have the dream I dream tonight. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. After that, I'm going to have to retune because the capos always do funny things to the tuning, and I want to make sure it's right and good. And I'll talk a little bit while I do it. So the next song I'm going to do is one that I wrote. I have a friend who she's just lovely, and she has access to this beautiful place in Maine that she goes to about once a year, and about, gosh, maybe even 25 years ago now, she, maybe not that long, but she invited me, it's 20 years ago, she invited me to go and see the place, and it's just this little island off the coast of Maine. It is so beautiful and so lovely, and I had a great time, and it just got kind of like ingrained into who I am, you know, this place. And a couple of years later, she was going back, and I was really looking forward to going, and I didn't get invited, and it felt really, really, really bad. I'm over it now. It's okay, because I've been since, but at the time it felt like I was never going to be able to go back there again, and it brought up all these feelings for me about family, and about what it takes, what does it mean to call yourself a family member, or to be called family. I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to do it in this key. Oh gosh, that's really... They're better. Won't be coming up this year. Got no business in that neighborhood. Young magic green places. Won't get to see you this time, and I will miss you. Won't be coming up this year. The kitchen will still buzz without me. Warm pasta, brown butter, and slow cooked mushrooms, mouth melting, but not for me. I am not of the blood, and I do not belong at the gathering. No place at the table. I am not a daughter, a sister, or a wife. Won't be coming up this year. Though the farmhouse will be full, tiny feet stoop shuffles down narrow hallways with old photographs of the family. I am not of the blood, and I do not belong at the gathering. No place at the table. I am not a daughter, not a sister, not a wife. I am not of the blood, and I do not belong at the gathering. No place at the table. I am not a daughter, a sister, not a wife. Won't be coming up this year. Oh, oh, oh. Thank you. I'm going to do something that's less sad. It's such a sad, sad song. But this is one, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I'm afraid of this song. And hopefully that'll make me play it better. That always seems to do it for me. If I just admit that it's hard, then I do better. This is a song that I wrote called Old Bears, and it's just about the affection that I have for people who've been around the block a few times. Young bears rush in where fools fear to tread, but old bears fuss and go back to bed. Time has softened their edges and silvered their hair. Oh, how I love old bears. Young bears are frightening, they love a good fight, but old bears' barks are worse than a bite. They sit at the table in their underwear. Oh, how I love old bears. They pick up old hobbies, they learn the guitar. They talk to the TV, who do you think you are? But their grumbling's a little more than rumbling noise. Then they go back and putter with their toys. Oh, young bears have moxie, they won't take any flack, but old bears have made peace with the things they lack. They're seasoned and salty and have stories to share. Oh, how I love old bears. Old bears bellow, they have much to learn. Old bears are grateful for what they have earned. They love their kids, their dogs and their wives, and they bask in the fullness of their lives. So they talk a good talk. Yeah, they think they're still tough, but their oversized ties are stuffed with pillowy fluff. They finish their dinners and doze off in their chairs. Oh, how I love old bears. Oh, how I love old bears.
One more.
One more. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. This one's a cappella. So we'll see if we can do it. My true love sails on this side day for the distant shores of America. His fortune's for to seek, and someday soon he'll send for me. I And as I wait, I'll mark the time, spinning wool into skeins of twine, for to hit a hat for he, for someday soon he'll send for me. And every now I'll stick to and every row I'll skip a stitch to remind me of my true love, since he's sailing for a new country. Someday soon he'll send for me. The hat is done, a scarf on it, I'll wait and not complain a bit. My true love wants me terribly, and someday soon he'll send for me. The scarf is done, a sweater I'll knit, is done, no word, no not a whit. Though my heart pines, I'll patient he, for someday soon he'll send for me. The sweater is done, a blanket I'll make, a cable knit for my true love's sake, to bind us as a family. Someday soon he'll send for me. Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank
Thank
you
you very much for being here.
You're
You're
such a great singer and songwriter, and I just love to hear you so much.
Thank you.
So
much.
Be careful
out there in those trucks.
Okay.
And come back and play for us.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Harry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jen
Hajj,
folks,
out in L.A.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, folks. That was Jen Hajj, and she's a wonderful singer-songwriter. And now we have another wonderful singer-songwriter. He's the other half of the double measure. We had the first half last week, Sue Skinner, and now we got the second half. We got Trevor Valentine coming up from over there by London, from Bristol, England. Let me give him the spotlight here. There he is. Trevor, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Well, welcome
Jenny.
back to the show.
Yeah, if Jenny's still listening, that set was absolutely fantastic. I loved it.
Isn't she good?
Isn't she good? That's a middle one, bed bugs and Starlight, Starbright, whatever it was. I didn't hear the title, but it could have been Joni Mitchell. It was fantastic.
I just love the way she sings and plays and writes and everything. So we're very fortunate to have her. And she spent 3 weeks riding around in a truck out there somewhere. You know, last time I called her to come play, she said, "Well, I can't do it, so I'm in a truck."
That's my dream, to go across America and play everywhere.
Fun, a big old 18-wheeler. Yeah. Okay, Trevor, what you gonna do for us today?
Okay, I'm going to start off. I hope Rachel's listening from Nashville, because 3 of the songs I'm going to do mention Nashville somewhere in them. But this first one is called Knoxville in My Mirror. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. This train is rolling along. Atlanta we tried, didn't get along. Nashville you are calling, I'll be there in the morning. You're a siren singing a song. And Broadway I'm ready, what can go wrong? Delusion leads to grandeur, but I'm playing my guitar. Halfway to paradise, gonna be a star. And I'll be the wannabe, playing his guitar. Sitting on the 3rd floor, holding up the bar. Buy me a drink and I'll sing you a song. Buy me another and I'll be moving on. Sun in my hair and $1 in my hand. I'm bound for Nashville, to the promised land. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. This train is rolling along. Knoxville in my mirror, Nashville won't be long. Guitar strung and ready, my fingers loose and steady. I'm ready with my songs. Broadway, I'm ready. What can go wrong? Delusion leads to grandeur. I'm playing my guitar. Halfway to paradise, gonna be a star. Commodore, Douglas Cafe. They seem to like me and wanna hear me play. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. This train is rolling along. Knoxville in my mirror, Nashville won't be long. And I'll be the wannabe, playing his guitar, sitting on the 3rd floor, holding up the bar. Buy me a drink and I'll sing you a song. Buy me another and I'll be moving on. Knoxville in my mirror.
I love that Douglas Corner.
That was?
I saw Douglas Corner. I saw Guy Clark there performing.
Douglas Cafe.
Douglas Corner Cafe in Nashville.
Yeah.
He was performing, and he was performing with Merlin Thompson and Susan Ragsdale, I think was her name. She was Ray Stevens' daughter.
Wow.
And we was about 5 feet from Guy Clark, and right across from him was Ray Stevens over in the audience watching. And there was
wow.
They
were very kind to me there. I put my name down, but for some reason it didn't get on the list, and the guy on the sound sort of snuck me in, so I managed to get in there. That's where I met Michael Roth. I don't know if he's still singing for you, but
yes,
that's
he is.
right.
Yes, Michael Roth introduced you to us.
Yeah, that's where I first came across you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounding great.
Thank you. In all honesty, I did not write this one, so but I'm snucking it in. So. It's Poem, Prayers and Promises from John Denver, which he'd had the Country Hall of Fame thing a couple of weeks back, and yeah, I'd have loved to do this one, but anyway. I've been lately thinking about my lifetime, all the things I've done and how it's been. And I can't help believing in my own mind. No, I'm gonna hate to see it end. I've seen a lot of sunshine, slept out in the rain, spent a night or two all on my own. I've known my latest pleasures, had myself some friends, spent a time or two all on my own. And I have to say it now, it's been a good life all in all. It's really fine to have a chance to hang around. lie there by the fire and watch the evening tide, while all my friends and my old lady sitting past the pipe around. Talk of poems, prayers, and promises, things that we believe in. How sweet it is to love someone, how right it is to care. How long it's been since yesterday. What about tomorrow? What about our dreams and all the memories we share? The days that pass so quickly now, the nights are seldom long. Time around me whispers when it's cold. The changes somehow frighten me, still I have to smile. It turns me on to think of growing old. For though my life's been good to me, there's still so much to do. So many things my mind has never known. I'd like to raise a family, like to sail away, and dance across the mountains on the moon. And I have to say now, it's been a good life all in all. It's really fine to have a chance to hang around. Lie there by the fire and watch the evening tide, while all my friends and my old lady sitting past the pipe around. Talk of poems and prayers and promises, things that we believe in. How sweet it is to love someone, how right it is to care. How long it's been since yesterday. What about tomorrow? What about our dreams and all the memories we share? Something like that, anyway. Thanks, Harry. Can you do the mute thing for me, Harry? Harry?
Yes. You did it too quick.
Well, you need to do it.
Let me see if I can grab it before you go back in. Hang on. This
Just going to pop it in, Harry.
Oh, wait a minute. I could mute you, but I couldn't unmute you.
Okay.
Okay. So you're good.
I'm good.
So we're not going to do it that way next time. We'll just let you pop it. Okay.
Okay, we get another go in a minute. So this one is about a place in northwest France called Saint-Malo. And there's a place just up the road from it called Dinan. And a long time ago, my wife and I, we met when we were 11. We went on holiday there before we got married, a long time ago. And this is a song written about that time. It's called Saint-Malo to Dinan. I knew a girl in the June air of Brittany, driving through France in a bushbacked saloon, sailing so high up there on a canopy, perched on the top of a French mountain sky. We used to fly over mountains and rivers there, up in the air like an eagle so high. Then down to earth we came back down again, back down to earth again and again. Lucy, goodbye, you forgot to stay. I know you're gone and you couldn't stay. Miles and miles, waste a French holiday. Lucy, come back to me. Meals and French wine, 10 francs a time, we were laughing then. Outside the bars, drinks and cigars, we were high. Back down the road again, Saint Malo to Dinan, we walked to say the fare home. Outside the city walls, French girls with their parasols, hiding, remaining unknown. I saw one plane give a wink of an eye, hides from the sun, feigning gentle and shy, she goes home. Songs by a fire, bird on a wire, we were laughing then. Picking a tune like a romance in June, we were high. Now Lucy's gone, I'm all alone, goodbye. Nights in that old French town, meals in an open cafe. And when the night was through, we walked, just me and you, down by that old grey French pier. And when the night was all over and done, I held your hand in the French morning sun, with the dew and the sun in your hair. She was there, I was there, somewhere between San Malo and Dinan. Thanks, Harry. I need to mute again, Harry. Okay.
Oh, hang on just a second. Let's try this one more time. See if I can do this right. Okay, so I'm gonna mute you. Okay. Now, if you can hear me, I have to ask you to unmute. I can't unmute you.
Okay.
Okay, that we did it right that time. Okay.
So professional, aren't I? Okay. Is it sound all right still?
You sound great.
This is a bit of a dreamy song, and it's called Pull the Bottle Back, Put the Bottle Back. Put the bottle back down on the table and grab yourself some sleep. Whatever there is on your mind, I'm sure that it can keep. And while you're sleeping, let the dreams replay the time. The bottle didn't talk so loud. Whoops! Guess who didn't change the D to an A? I might just start that one again.
Go ahead.
Put the bottle back down on the table and grab yourself some sleep. Whatever there is on your mind, I'm sure that it can keep. And while you're sleeping, let the dreams replay the time. The bottle didn't call so loud, and it was full with water and never empty of wine. Put the head upon the pillow, grab yourself some sleep. Put the picture back on the wall now and grab yourself some sleep. You're never gonna change these things, they're gonna have to keep. But while you're dreaming, they can lay right by your side and keep you company, real ghosts that this time never lie. Your head upon the pillow, grab yourself some sleep. Put your head, put the guitar back on the stand and grab yourself some sleep. Whichever song is on your mind now, I'm sure that it can keep. And while you're dreaming, let the music take you away to a different place in time, when the story to tell was prettier and things were going fine. Put your head upon the pillow, grab yourself some sleep. Bottle back down on the table, grab yourself some sleep. Thanks, Harry. Harry we doing? Got 10 minutes, so let's see how this one goes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is sort of bad love song. Then the rain changed to snow down the avenue, says the man, I'll take you to a place I know. It's a plan. He'll feed you caviar and rosé wine, eating all the time while he's making love to you. The winter storm can go to hell. So raise your glass and drink his health and sip the rosé wine. You wake up in the morning, but instead of feeling fine, the storm is over, you're won over, no resistance inside. The lover talks of freedom and he's gone. Just a sinner, he takes communion further on. It's the game that he plays with his rosé wine, magic charms to his cold caviar. It's the lover's collusion, holy communion, sip the wine, and he's gone. Short and sweet. That was called Holy Communion. Thank you. Okay, I'll just sneak in two if I can. And you know someone might have told you, someone might have let you know that you could never be a part of me, that I would always have to go. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come the summer, I'll be gone, and one day I might come back to you, bring your furs and diamond rings. Maybe then I'll realize that loving you is everything. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come the summer, I'll be gone, but for now I'm on the next plane, JFK to Nashville bound. Gonna try my luck on Broadway, Valentine's the country sound. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come the summer, I'll be gone, and I'm going to travel light, babe. Just one bag and my guitar. Gonna see the lights of Broadway. Gonna see the country stars. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you but your love, it just guided me on. Come the summer, I'll be gone. Come summer, okay, just about enough time.
One more.
Squeeze in fireflies. So. Tennessee is calling. Nashville wants me home. The fireflies are waiting. Moonshine's all alone. The plane's in from Atlanta, only an hour away. Nashville, you are calling me. This time I'm gonna stay. Fireflies, will you dance for me? Moonshine, will you sing? The jar is open, ready for the magic that you bring. The groundhogs sit and wait for me. They know I'm coming home. Red cardinals take to the sky to guide my way back home. Liquor, get the fire on. I'm cold through to the bone. Nashville, you are calling me. I'm on my way back home. Fireflies, will you dance for me? Will you do your magic thing? Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you sing? Stands there waiting, smile upon her face, French dress and perfume, fine and fancy lace. Her hair is free and flowing, almost down to her waist. Tonight is something special in her embrace. Fireflies, will you dance for me? Will you do your magic thing? Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you sing? Fireflies. My moonshine out there on the porch and watch the magic fireflies. Each one has a torch. The thunder claps into the night. Moonshine sings a tune lit only by the lightning strikes, the glimmer of the moon. Fireflies, won't you dance for me? Will you do your magic thing? Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you sing? Tennessee is calling. Nashville wants me home. The fireflies are waiting. Moonshine's all alone. The plane's in from Atlanta, only an hour away. Nashville, you are calling me. This time I'm gonna stay. Fireflies, will you dance for me? Will you do your magic thing? Moonshine, will you wait for me? Moonshine, will you Slightly rushed, Harry. Sorry.
Trevor, that was wonderful. Great set, man. Love your songs, your music. You had a good crowd over there too. There must be a lot of people over in England like your music too.
Right, good.
So you ready to set it up good for this next act coming up? So, so
Well.
Trevor Valentine, folks, and Trevor,
Thanks a lot, Harry.
we'll get you back. Thank you very much. Great set. Great set.
Cheers.
Okay, now then we got my good buddy. Buck
Yeah, here I am.
Buck Morgan. I'm gonna get you up here. They're gonna add the spotlight. There he is. All right. We finally got Buck to Zoom with us.
Zooming dude now. I'm just.
Yeah, you're a zooming dude. So
Yeah.
I hope you don't have anything up tempo for us.
You know, I thought I'd start off with a little something up tempo. How about a little sound check? Things sound okay?
You sound great. Yeah.
That's good enough. I missed sound check, so I felt pretty bad about that. I just wanted to say that we've had really good sets. I really appreciate Trevor's. I wish that Trevor could join us at the guitar show tomorrow. Man, it will blow you away. So many guitars. I've never bought one there. I'm intimidated, I guess.
And Buck, before you get started there, we got to tell everybody that at once upon a time you were president of this here organization.
Those were the dark days.
Those were dark days. And before you get started, and have you got your original sound on? Have you checked for your original sound?
I did check my original sound. Does it sound okay? Because I did hit the original sound.
Okay, play a song and we'll
do it again. Okay, play a song and we'll make corrections. I believe in a world of wonder. I believe in the rolling thunder. I believe there are some things we got right. I believe in mutual attraction. I believe in a blood reaction. I believe the mysterious ways of man. Jesus, please don't tease us. A law still so far to crawl. Love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. I believe the white man plundered. I believe the red man blundered. I believe there are some things we got right. I remember the altercation, time to bury those sad erections. United and free, we're charged like dynamite. Jesus, please don't tease us. A law is still so far to crawl. Love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. Oh, love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. Well, maybe he's Joe Biden after all. All right, go blue.
Hey, Buck, your balance is good. You've got your original sound, but you could probably, if you could lean your voice into the microphone just a little bit more.
Okay.
As far as balance, if your vocal was just a little bit harder.
I wonder if I took my pick off, if that would help a little bit.
I don't know.
Let's see about that. Yeah. All right. I'll try to do that as well. Where's that thing? Right here? Okay. This is the opposite of the Alan Larson rig. This is very simple and handed to me. And here we are. Okay, here I've figured out where I am on this big set. That's about it for upbeat. I'm sorry. Time to get back down. believe I better re-tilt this guy before he falls over. This is a coffee cup with pencils in it. Another technical thing I'm using. There we go. TVs blare in separate rooms. Telephone rings, but it's not for me. It's time for bed and we haven't spoken. Not really. These two rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. I remember when you tried. I met your smile with a sneer. We were doomed from the start. Let's snuff that candle out. These two rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. These two rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. I guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. Any better?
Yeah. I tell
Thank you.
what, you're gonna miss start, you Buck. I think so.
He got his start. His star emerged at 63. Yeah, that happens quite a bit. Most of these are early songs, and when I was writing early songs, I was writing about my life and I was writing about my family. This one's about my father-in-law. Got to pick it up a little bit. In fact, I'm going to adjust my fancy cable here. That'll be better. Little kid, you scared the time we were on the ship. Who you laughing at? You said in your hard twang. A toddler in his mother's arms tightened up his grip. But later by the pool he'd wave and call your name. Phone call this morning said you were in the ICU. Something about your heart wasn't much that we could do. I know what I believe in. There's no need for us to go there. But in caring times like these, that's when I miss prayer. a fall, a panicked call. The distance always extreme. The seasons change, spring turns to fall. The leaves no longer green. Young man smiling in a photograph lies somewhere thinking about his epitaph. Muted voices from across the room, hospital smells and stale perfume. I know what I believe in. There's no need for us to go there. Still in quarantines like these, that's when I miss prayer. Phone call this morning, said you were in the ICU. Something about your heart, wasn't much that we could do. Young man smiling in a photograph lies somewhere thinking about his epitaph. Young man smiling in a photograph. Thank you.
That's a good song.
Thank you very much. Let's see here. Now this will be interesting, Harry, with this harmonica and this microphone. You might want to advise me.
It's plenty loud, but
I bet it is. The Reverend Jimmy Weaver was a true believer, drank iced tea at the bar, gave praise to his Redeemer. He sat with his guitar, which I longed for from afar. His eyes found mine like some kind of Christian radar. The guitar made me bolder, a blonde Gibson with round shoulders. Jimmy said, look away and pray that you grow older. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Well, Reverend Jimmy was a wheeler. He'd bail out a sex dealer, then take him to church to meet the precious healer. He was a bondsman and a preacher. To his son, he was a teacher. As for the girl, he'd do anything to reach her. She had trouble she couldn't outrun, doings that needed undone. She needed him now. Jimmy came and brought his gun. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy was broken-hearted, to learn he was the target. Squeeze the trigger, forgive, but never forget. Squeezing that trigger's just something he'll never forget. Now it's way past time for morning. He offers blessings to the warden. In his hands he holds his Bible. It's not the good book you and I know. 'Cause Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel, but his life was just too blue. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Yes, he did now. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Oh, Jimmy, Jimmy loved Jesus. Yeah, yeah, Jimmy, Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus.
Way to
Okay.
go, Buck.
Thank you, sir.
I heard that song somewhere before.
You know, there are some similar songs out there, and there's some of those, some people might be covering that song. I do not know. Some
Good
people with
song.
a lot of H's in their names.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to check that one out.
Okay. You know, this pandemic has really been tough. I've got kids in California with Jen. I've got one in Ohio. My mom's up in Oklahoma. And we were supposed to just stay put for a year. And I'm hoping someday, my God, we're planning, the Ohioans are planning on coming down around July 4th, which is what you want to do in Texas. You want to be sure and be in the heart of Texas for the boiling 4th of July. This is about my youngest. See if I can get the rhythm, the tune, the beat for it. Left you behind the very last time. Said goodbye to Georgia and my peace of mind. I bent low to kiss you behind the U-Haul. You said you'd ride. I said I'd call. Along to the highway. I check my mirrors. Objects are closer than they appear. Out on the highway, emotions are clearer. Objects are closer than they appear. The miles come between us. Time zones change. When I finally call you, your voice sounds strange, but I'm still your father. You're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness only love can fill. Yeah, I'm still your father. You're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness that together we can fill with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. We can fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. We can fill it
dug a well in sadness that together we can fill with love. Pull out on the highway, I check my mirrors. Objects are closer than they appear. Out on the highway, emotions are clear. Objects are closer than they appear. Objects are closer than they appear. Thank you. We're looking at here. Will everybody have time for one more?
You got at least one more, yeah.
Okay, at least one more.
You got like 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Okay, well, let's do a 7-minute song here.
Or you can do 2, 3.5 minutes song.
We'll see how this one turns out.
Okay.
So I've got 2 daughters, 2 stepdaughters, 3 older sisters, and 4 sisters-in-law. And then I come into a man. I'm all girls until that point in my family. So we men are outnumbered by about 8 to 1. This was a song about my stepdaughter. She never meant no harm with her sexy girlish charm. A father's gotta see it that way. But there's a burden to bear when you live your life without a care, and the payment comes due Judgment Day. But she ain't hurting no one. Mama, dry your eyes. She ain't hurting no one, telling harmless lies. She ain't hurting no one. It's all a cheap disguise. She ain't hurting no one, just me. She told me she loved me, said she'd put no one above me, and I knew then I would see her nevermore. I know I could call her and remind her I'm her father, but we've been through that a million times before. And she ain't hurting no one. Mama, dry your eyes. She ain't hurting no one, telling harmless lies. She ain't hurting no one. It's all a cheap disguise. She ain't hurting no one, just me. I know she can't hear me. God forbid she ever feared me. Just now she almost seemed to smile. I stole an icy kiss from my scary tale princess and told her I would see her in a while. She ain't hurting no one, mama's burning eyes. She ain't hurting no one, don't listen to those lies. She ain't hurting no one but me. No, she ain't hurting no one, just me.
Encore, encore, encore.
Thank you very much. Woo-hoo. You know, there's no such thing as bad audience response. It's like bad PR. Even if it's fake, it's good audience response. Love it. Okay, so maybe one more?
One more.
This one goes to my number one girl. She's 91. She's a pretty sweet gal. You made me smile again last night, just when I thought I never would. It's a gift you have, making things right in my world. So God bless Alexander Bell. Now I have someone I can tell. Guardian angels are hard to find. I have to share you, but I don't mind. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier of choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. First bell got Watson on the line. Now I can reach you anytime. Angel wings, still hard to find. I have to share you, but I don't mind. Sinking deeper into blue. Once again I turn to you. Circumstances of my own choice, I bring them near my mother's voice. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier of choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Harry. Thanks, everybody, for hanging around. Thank you. Come to Texas. Zoom with the DSA. Boom, zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm still kind of new.
You did great, Buck.
Thank you.
Today was Buck's first time to Zoom on our showcase, and Wednesday night was his first time to Zoom at all. You're doing good, Buck.
I may have a future.
I tell you what,
I do have a past.
that iPhone that works so well for you like that. I think we're going to have a whole showcase one of these days, and you got to have an iPhone. It's got the whole iPhone showcase.
We could do it in the car, do it at the in line at the COVID station, getting your shot,
Might do something crazy like that, yeah. Well, I want to thank every one of you. You did such a
Thank
great
you,
job.
Harry.
Ben Roark, Alan Larson, and
Boo, Alan.
and Jen
Yay,
Hajj,
Harry.
Jen Hajj and Buck Morgan. And I tell you what, it's been a great day, and thank you for coming, all of you. And all you folks over there on Facebook, thank you too.
She just walked in.
I did.
Hi, Mary Dale. How you doing? Buck did real good today.
He's having fun. I don't care what he says.
Anyway, that's it. That's it for today. That's it for today. And we're gonna end the meeting, but then we're gonna have a little session here, and Alan's gonna try some stuff out with this sound, and we won't do that on air. But if y'all want to hang loose, you can. And thank you,
Alan.
thank you. And we're gonna have some good video on this, both on Facebook and on YouTube. So let's turn off the live. Let's see if I can do that.
Thanks, everybody.
Hang in there. Okay. Facebook. Stop live stream. Bye, live folks.